Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Astrology, aka LLE Tarot, and we're back on Resurrection Sunday again with Divine Feminine Situations. So I did a Divine Feminine review. That was the first reading I did this week. Like I say, that's just review. For those who ain't checked that out, check that out. That's just the Divine Feminine short, brisk energies on love, career, and self-expression. Check that reading out if you ain't checked it out, because this is really following into the direct energies, really following that reading that I did, I think yesterday. So once again, I'm doing $25 readings for those who need it. I'll let you know when that door closes. I'm doing $50 life coaching for those who want it and need it or want to continuate from a life coaching session that just wrapped up. That's 3 unlimited reading sessions for one low price, which is 50. So, like I said, I'm gonna keep posting out on videos until the door closes. I'll let y'all know exactly when that ends. So book. Like I said, door could close anytime. You know what I'm saying? It just really depends on the influx. I got a mad influx 2 days ago, but like I say, I cleared that schedule out, so we good to go again. So I'm doing it just so I can, like I said, touch as much people as possible, really get people in tune to the services that I'm bringing. So, you know what I mean? When they get back to regular prices, you can book without a special. That's what this is about. So, aside from that, I'm going to do the head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant, and we will begin. So, head, that's Schwartz. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, decisions. That's your mental state, mental capacity, just your mind in general. Cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Your heart and mind must be aligned. Who rules the heart and mind department? That's the divine feminine. Then you got knees. That's wands. That's things you're doing, things you've done, not things you finna do because you ain't did it yet. That's got a lot to do with your actions and behavior. Who's the king of wands? The divine masculine. Thus, he rules the wands, knees, and toes, pentacles department. What are pentacles? That's person, place, or thing. Some shit you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire, especially in this third dimension, which is the world, temporary space and time. Our temporary home, not our permanent home, which is in the infinite, which is in Zion, which is in the fourth, fifth dimension, Havana, where God and the Son of Christ be in resurrected form. And once again, it's Easter Sunday. Let's not reverence on the death of Jesus, because he ain't dead, he risen. You know what I mean? When God rose, like today, this is when Christ got to be with his Father again. You gotta understand, God gave his only son. Christ was a man, he was a man of color, but more than anything, Christ was a consciousness. You understand what I'm saying? God gave his only begotten son for the world. You know, God was on earth from baby to 33 years old. Then he died. And when he rose from the dead, he got to be with his Father again. We all are going to resurrect like Christ one day. You know what I'm saying? This is flesh, earthly bodies. We fuck with God, but we can't see God. We can't feel his breath on our skin. You know what I mean? We can't even smell his breath. Like, you know what I mean? These bodies, we can't even conceive God with these physical bodies. We're going to have to die like Christ. Resurrect, but we ain't really resurrecting because we ain't messiahs. But what we will do is rematerialize into bodies that can be and feel God, and have spiritual eyes so where we can see God, have spiritual ears so where we can actually hear God directly. But the only way we're really gonna get our hands on God is when we ain't here. The matrix, the crab bucket, the plantation, whatever you like to call it. This is the third dimension till we leave this place. I mean, we might end up going to a whole another realm. 7 trillion inhabited planets out here. God work is never done. We was at another planet doing shit before we came here to this planet to do shit. You know what I mean? Eventually, we're going to rematerialize and be with God in the way his son became to be with his father. We're, as God's children, eventually going to be with the Father. You know, from what I researched, by the time we get to Havana, that's the 7th heaven. That's heaven. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of done jobs by then. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to get to that point. This could be level 1 or level 3. I'm pretty sure it's 7 levels to this whole ascension thing. Saying all this to say this, man. Reverence in the resurrection. Resurrecting a new body, a new mind, a new person. You can die and become a whole new person. Not physically die, but you can like literally put an end to your old self, your old way of thinking, your old way of feeling. You know what I mean? Your old system of beliefs and shit. Anyway, let's get with it. Kicking this message off, feminine. You got the 10 of Cups. This is happiness or emotional contentment or emotional fulfillment. They're cups at the end of the day. Feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Happiness is a feeling. It's a cup. It's not a pinnacle. So when you become happy, it's not a position. It's not a checkpoint. It's not a destination. Happiness is. It's an emotion or a feeling. And it's going to wear off. It's a step after the 10 of Cups. That's the Knight of Cups. So this feeling is only temporary. Reverence when you happy. But when you happy, acknowledge it. And when you move on from this happiness, just appreciate you as happy. You don't want to have this happiness and hold on to it for as long as you can. That's like you know what I mean, eating all the food out your cupboard to where you ain't got no more food in your house. Thus, there's no more substance. It was cool when your house was fully stocked. But once that stock run out, like feelings and emotions does, once that shit run out, you're going to have to find substance. You have to find happiness again. It's a step. It's a process. Happiness also means, like I say, gay. Not put no gay shit on happiness. I'm just saying, to be happy is to be gay. You know what I mean? And what is gay? That's like I said, that's just being happy. You happy with who you are. That's happiness. You comfortable in your own skin. You happy on the path that you're heading to. You're happy that you're free. That you're not, like stuck in a world where other people's thoughts and feelings and attitudes towards you affects you. Fuck no. Your happiness is your happiness. Who gives a fuck who feels bad about your happiness? How can somebody feel bad? You happy. You feel happy. They feel like a hater. It's emotion. From an emotion of you being happy, it's going to be other people's emotions and it ain't going to be happy. Clarifying this 10 of Cups, you got the Fool card. That's the part you don't recognize or you don't understand or you won't be aware of while you're happy. Just because you happy, whoop-de-doo. Next person ain't going to be as happy as you. You finally started your business. You spread the word. Hey, I'm an owner. I'm a business owner. You know what I mean? I feel good. You know what I mean? Subscribe, like, comment on my page. Like, you gonna have people that support you, but then you gonna have people that don't give a fuck about your happiness. You know what I'm saying? It's like you come out the closet. You happy. You bring your lover to your family. Maybe they come from a real strict Christian ass background home like I do. And it's like they got nothing but disgust for you and your happiness. They don't like you and your partner who you happy with. Your happiness is making them feel all kind of way. Like I said, it's like a so-called straight nigga hating on a gay guy. Fuck is you hating on this nigga for? You feel some type of way about this guy. That's some mental shit. What are cups? Feelings and emotions. All indicators on where you going mentally. You see this nigga's happiness. You feel this nigga's happiness because happiness is a feeling. Like you beam happiness. It's a frequency. Like a motherfucker being they self. This dude with his boyfriend, they kiss. And you supposedly straight man. Supposed to be like assured in yourself. You are your own man. You respect other people's feelings and you respect your own. Like I say, you got a problem with what this man doing with another man. That's not your business. You shouldn't feel no type of way, but you do. That says something. It's like a gay motherfucker see a fine ass woman walk in the door and he want like, look at this bitch. It's like, bro, what you hating on her for? Nigga, did she offend you? She came this motherfucker looking good as hell. What, you mad? You ain't a woman, but you mad? You ain't got no pussy and no titties or something? Like, what is you mad for? What does her fine ass got anything to do with your ass and how you feel right now? Why you hating on Shorty? What's up with you? That's some eternal shit, nigga. Why does her happiness upset you? Why does her confidence make you feel uneasy or make you chuck up your teeth and get all sound effecty and shit? Like, it's eternal. That's some shit. That's some shit that's inside. This is an indicator of where you going mentally. This gay motherfucker that has disdain for this fine ass woman that's walking in here, that's some internal shit. In the same way a gay motherfucker can hate on a woman is the same way a straight nigga can hate on a gay nigga with his man. You know what I'm saying? Feelings. Your feelings will give you away. You know what I mean? Like, your happiness is built and meant for you. It's not built and meant for everybody to enjoy your happiness. No, you just be happy. It's like purpose. 3 of Wands, path and purpose. We all got path and purpose to do. It ain't our job, you know what I mean, to document who doing purpose and who not. Like, faith in great works is unseen. If somebody is actually looking at you, waiting to see some of your faith in great works coming to fruition so they can know you on faith in great works, then they obviously ain't doing shit. If a person watching you, they ain't working. It's like you at work. You working. And like your coworker just watching you, making sure you do your work. Well, bitch, if you count my work ethic and making sure I'm doing my shit, how the fuck is you making sure you on your job? It's like The Office, Jim and Dwight. Jim spends so much time playing pranks on Dwight, pranks on him, just fucking with Dwight. Dwight gets his work done. That's why Dwight makes more money than Jim. That's why Dwight is, like I said, has what Dwight has, and Jim's got what he has. Dwight is by himself. He owns Beef Farm and shit. He owns the building where Dunder Mifflin is at. You know what I mean? Dwight, he's a faithful worker. All he does is what the fuck he's supposed to do. Jim spends a lot of time fucking with Dwight. But the time that Jim spends, you know what I mean, on Dwight time, Jim ain't getting his work done. So Jim gets into a lot of trouble. And it ain't just Dwight that distracts Jim. It's Pam that distracts Jim. It's a world full of Jims out here. There ain't that many Dwights around here. You understand what I'm saying? So feminine, you want to be Dwight. The right Shrew from the fucking Office. A loyal person. A kind person. Integrity is always on point. Yes, you take your job too serious, but you're a good worker. And you have things to show from your works. Like I say, Jim, up and down. His career is up and down. Marriage up and down. His relationship with like authorities is up and down and shit. Dwight is very consistent with his shit. It's consistency. That's what counts. So overall energy, you happy. Happiness is cool. But as long as that happiness is consistent, that's all that matters. It ain't about how people feel about your happiness. You shouldn't give a fuck about it. Because they shouldn't give a fuck about how you feel about your happiness. Everybody got jobs to do. Thus, everybody need to do their job. If one person is watching another person on their job, then that person ain't on their fucking job. So be on your gig. Be happy. Be married. Get money. For those who just stay in black and die, just stay black and die. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look, we all got business to handle. We all got issues. We all got our own shit to deal with. Soon you put yourself in a situation where you clocking other people's shit, then you ain't on nothing. That's overall energy. Bottom line energy. Feminine, you got the King of Cups. King of Cups is the 1950s, 1960s dad. Tough love card. You only give a fuck about the kingdom and that's it. You only give a fuck about the kingdom and that's it. Karmic shit you don't care for. The world you don't really care for. King of Cups, tough love energy is, like I say, a 1950s, 1960s dad. Or dad in the pioneer era. Or dad in the dark ages. Or dad during the plague. It's like, look, the world is real. It's a plague going on. It just destroyed, 1/3 of the world? I can't sit here and tell you everything gonna be okay, son. I still gotta go out here and look for substance. But you're gonna get the plague. I have to leave home to get substance. Otherwise, y'all gonna die. So what's the point of us staying at home and all dying from the plague? Then, y'all starving to death. At least me just catching the plague. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real shit going on. You ain't got time to spell it out for motherfuckers. It's a job that needs to get done. People in the King of Cups energy, they just do their job. It's the kingdom. Ace of Pentacles. That's a big ass manifestation. That's a big ass pinnacle. Whatever this pinnacle is very important. It's an asset. It's something you gotta attain. It's something you gotta acquire. Ace of Pentacles. That's a person, place, or thing. That's important. Tough love card. 1950s, 1960s dad. All they care about is the pinnacle. The pinnacle is the family, the home. King of Cups, like I said, it's like Dan Laurier from the Wonder Years, Jack Arnold. It's like he goes to work, makes money, pays bills, does taxes, tries to be there for all three of his children, tries to be a good model husband for his wife, but Jack Arnold, like I say, he don't talk much. He don't really do much. The family appreciates him because without him, none of this is possible. He's paying for college for the children. You know what I mean? His life is his family. His life is his wife and children. Like, it ain't about what he wants. It ain't about what he feels. Cups, no more. That's 1950s, 1960s dad. It ain't about me. It ain't about what I want. I've been took that part of my life away from me. My life goes to y'all. Everything I do is for the family. It's for the kingdom. Like, if you ain't got no family, you a person like me and shit, then everything I do, like I say, is for the kingdom of God. God's people, divines, twins. That's everything I do. Like on this channel, everything I do on this channel is for God. It's for twins. It's for purpose. It's for divine love. Nothing else matters. Karmic shit don't matter to me. You will never see me do a straight karmic reading on all the karmic shit that's going on out here. Who gives a fuck? My focus is for twins and divines to be on a job. Even when I do divine masculines or divine feminines karmic situation, I'm talking about the karma that goes on within the divine masculine or the divine feminine. And it ain't got shit to do with karmic relationships all the fucking time. You get karma from being a divine. So it's some shit that God is sending your way, some karma God giving you, you're going to have to deal with. It's karma in the world you're going to have to deal with. What I mean by karma is just from your actions, behaviors, thoughts, and feelings and the shit you manifesting on this planet. It's karma to that. That's what karma should be acknowledged as. Outside shit. Since when did karmics become a part of this twin flame shit? It isn't. There is no karmic and divine feminine twin flame. Nigga, y'all both divines. Karmics are zombies in the apocalypse. Do not get bit. It's 70% karmics in this world. It's only 28% divines. Then you got the 1-2 percenters. We catching it from the 1-2 percenters. We catching it from the fucking karmics. Divines get it from all angles. If there's only 28% of real people in this world, then 7 times out of 10, you fucking with fake shit. False shit. Karmic shit. Lies, not facts. Fibs, not the real. False teachers and preachers, not true divines. You understand what I'm saying? The kingdom. King of Cups, that's a high-ass energy. That's also divine energy. Only real divines be on this energy right here. And this is just the energy of, like I said, what I be on with this. The spiritual community. It's draped in karmic shit. Like I say, I just look at the titles and it's karmic this, karmic that, karmic this, karmic that, karmic this, karmic that, divine feminine. Karmic this, karmic that, karmic this, karmic that, karmic this, karmic that, divine masculine. Like, get the fuck out of here. For real? Yeah, your karmic, woo. Yeah, your divine masculine, his karmic. Yeah, feminine, your karmic. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck wrong with y'all? That's a question I always want to ask you fuck ass psych. What the fuck is y'all problem? Why is this karmic shit necessary? My theory is y'all can't cut it in y'all own twin flame demo. Thus, y'all focus a lot on this karmic shit. Because 70% of the world is fucking karmic. So, you're going to resonate. You know what I mean? You're kind of going to resonate with the karmics with this one. So, that's, like I said, that's cool in the gang. I'll take 4 quarters over 100 pennies any motherfucking day. Karmics are pennies. Divines are quarters. Do you want to know about your path, purpose, servitude for God? What God needs you to do? Who God is? What a divine is? That's the shit you need to know. You knowing about who the fuck your masculine fucking on? Who the fuck your karmic fucking on besides you? What your masculine got going on in his own life? Like, he has a life. That's what people don't understand. A lot of shit I'm saying, I'm move on. This twin flame shit is built for you twins to make each other the best people y'all can be, even if it's for other people. You two having a romantic situation or a sexual situation or a physical situation is icing on a cake. 80% of this shit is a cake. Make sure you got a cake. Otherwise, you just walking around with frosting, waiting to hop on somebody else's cake. That's karmic shit. You could be a cake all by yourself and people can still eat on you without the frosting. I mean, the frosting is cool. That's what brownies are. That's what cheesecake is. That's what pound cake is, nigga. Saw the cakes out here. You know what I mean? It's just karmic bullshit. This community is so fascinated with karma for some reason. I don't know who put that in the area, but that's what it is. Like I say, you can go to all the titles in this fuck ass community. Look at the titles. The titles speak for themselves. Then look at the name of the people who doing these videos. That tells it too. They'll tell you exactly who they are and their name. What my shit say? LLE.Ascension. Living, learning, earning, ascension. I'm trying to ascend with you guys. We living. We don't give a fuck about the dead. We don't give a fuck about shit that ain't living. You know what I mean? Like, come on. What the fuck I gotta know about all these dead deities for, or all these dead fallen gods, or dead people who don't mean shit? Like, God is everlasting. Christ ain't dead. It's hella dead leaders I can go get their instruction from. But it's only gonna help me on Earth. It ain't gonna help me in the fourth, fifth fucking dimension. Shit that's infinite don't die. Shit that dies off is limited. Hey, at the end of the day, look. Only thing you need to be worried about, only thing that should be important is the kingdom. Why does it have to take the end of the world for people to focus on the kingdom then? Why should it take, like I say, if a meteor smack Earth today, what matters will matter. It should take the end of the world for people to get it, but it does have to take the end of the world for people to come on home. You know what I mean? I don't be wishing death or destruction on the world, but I can't wait till it does happen so motherfuckers can really see what's important and what ain't. TikToking, karmic situations, other people business, money, Pentacles, that don't mean shit. It's your actions that mean the most out of anything. What are you doing to help yourself and your family and other people? Are you helping people other than yourself and your family? It's people that need to be fed. It's hungry. It's people that need to be sheltered who homeless. It's children that need mentors and guidance, man. It's children that need help. Seniors that need care right now. People that need clothes. Kids that need a program from a motherfucker just like you. Help. Do whatever you can to help. God don't need no help saving the world, but do your part. God don't need no help giving out justice, but do your part. King of Cups, man. Like I say, this energy is only recognized by divines and divines only. Because in the Matrix, these karmics ain't got no accountability for what they do, for what they say, for how they act, for how they, you know what I mean? There's no accountability factor. Divines are accountable, not just on Earth, but in heaven. Karmics ain't even accountable in the fucking realm that they stay in all the time, the fucking world. Coming to the situation, feminine, you directly got the Two of Swords, pussyfooting around, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. What are you 1 foot in and 1 foot out of? 1 foot in and 1 foot out, the devil's clutches. Two of Swords, clarifying this Two of Swords is the devil card. What's the devil's card? That's overindulgence, addictions. You being chained to someone, somebody being chained to you, whether you realize it or not. This is being codependent. This is regressing into past behavior or acting like a fucking child or a teenager or a young adult when you grown as fuck. Devil card is also, like I say, codependency and just negative energy. You 1 foot in and 1 foot out. The dark side is like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But how do you stay out the darkness? You come to the light. Where is the light? That's up. What's up? God is what's up. If you ain't going up, then you going away from God. You going away from the light. You going away from the infinite. You going away from Zion. And what do you meet going away from Zion, going away from God? You meet the devil. So like I say, all divines are really 1 foot in the world, 1 foot in Zion. It's divinity. The reason why we 1 foot in and 1 foot out is our divine duties. It ain't like we just hopping a fence. Like this energy can be, you just hopping a fence and don't want to even take side. It's like what I see most of these psychics do. Y'all too diplomatic for me. It's like y'all here for karmics and divines. It's like y'all here for God's and Satan's people. Nah, you either in or out. It's time to pick a side. You either going with God going up, or you not. You can't make it okay to not fuck with God. Like, that's not the program. You can't make it okay to be weak or to give up, or like depression is cool or suicide is cool, or it's normal to have these. That's not normal to have suicidal thoughts. It's not normal to feel depressed. That shit ain't normal. I don't know who the fuck normalized this weak shit, but it ain't. It might sound like I'm being too hard or some shit, like I ain't been through this shit before. I tried to kill myself twice as a kid. I went through depression and suicidal tendencies as a child, 9, 10 years old. That's when I went through that shit. So as a 33-year-old, I can sit here and fucking tell you, listen, that weak shit ain't gonna fly. That weak shit ain't gonna cut it. People in their own life source all the time. You know how many people kill themselves daily? See, when they kill themselves, like I say, they just thinking they're gonna be better off without the world. They ain't thinking about the people that they hurt, killing themselves. You ain't just hurting yourself, you hurting your mother, your brother, your sister, your friends, your lovers, people who really loved you, who would have stuck it out with you while you was here, who would have gave you everything you needed to get right, but you check the fuck out. Hell doesn't exist. You just non-exist. So if you kill yourself, you don't serve God, you spend your whole time on this earth not doing what God told you to do, it's a place for you. It's called nothingness, where you cease to exist. It'd be as if you wasn't even here. That's the fate of Lucifer, Satan, and the devil. 3 different people from 3 different places, from 3 different agendas. They in 3 different places now. They were they at in the beginning of time, in the beginning of the fall of man. They're currently with us now, and then they're in the future getting tried for their crimes of the past and the current time. That's the time frame. Soon they get sentenced to their fate, which is to not exist. It'd be as if you wasn't here. Told you, it's only one throne in this whole grand universe, and God sit on that motherfucker. Hell does not exist. God already gave you free will. God already gave you the chance to not fuck with him. Why would he put you in another realm for you to live infinite with your other master when there's only one master? You permit what you promote, you promote what you permit. If God created a hell, if God granted 2 masters for you to fucking choose from, then it's God's fault your ass go to hell. It's God's fault you descend and not us in here. But that's not how it works. Sin is man-made. Hell is man-made. Everything you think you know about the devil is man-made gibberish. Fuck what man says. It's about what God says, man. God been around before anything. Like I say, before this earth even got here, fam. God had divine laws jurisdicting this place. Before humans even got here, God was already on the earth doing shit. God was already governing things. God ain't changed. People changed. At some point, like the first people to really be indwelled by God, God indwelled their mind. It's the people before Adam and Eve. You know, the 2 primates who separated themselves, like the missing link. How we separated ourselves from primates to Homo sapiens. It's a missing link there. And that link, like the missing link, ain't a person. Yes, we evolved from primates. But like I say, the difference between these primates who's still here and these Homo sapiens who are what we are now is the indwelling of God. That's the difference between a human being and a fucking animal. Animals ain't got God indwelled in their mind. God is in the animal, just like God is in the plants. God is in the sea. God is in the air. God is in the molecules and the molecular structures. That's atoms and protons and electrons. God is within everything. You understand what I'm saying? But the difference between us, human beings, and the rest of the beings in this world is God indwells our mind. Think about the first 2 people God indwelled. Think about how happy God was to find out on this planet 606 registry at Nebuchadnezzar, Earth, aka Urantia. Life been on Earth before the indwelling of God. You already have primates out here. Like, you already had creatures ruling this earth. But like I said, get the Urantia book. It'll tell you all about that split. You know, what separated the primates from human beings is these two mind indwelled people chose to split from the primates. They chose to live in a different location than these primates. They chose to procreate with superior strains of species instead of what primates do. Primates, it's inbreeding. They fuck their children, they fuck their cousins, they sling shit at each other. Like, that's the reason why they still where they at since the beginning of time. No evolution. Didn't I tell you the way to get the goddess to evolve? We ain't talking Adam and Eve. We talking people before Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve just gave their DNA to the Homo sapiens that was here prior to the arrival of Adam and Eve. It's the Adamic bloodline that makes us look the way we look. That's why we don't got like no thick brows and, you know what I mean? Genetically fucked up. Thank Adam and Eve for that. But they couldn't even give their DNA to no primates. It was something that was already around that they genetically modified. So I'm saying all this shit to say this. The first two brains that was indwelled by God, they were subhuman. They weren't primates. They were subhuman. And once they got to a right place for God to indwell them, he did. Soon they moved away from the primates. Soon they built a whole civilization away from them. Soon they start procreating amongst superior strain people. This is thinking. These subhuman people invented fire, invented medicine, invented theory. They didn't know what this smoke coming out their mouth on a cold day was. They didn't know why fucking lightning bolts is coming out the sky. You know what I mean? How hail and tsunamis and tornadoes and hurricanes form, but they still made it work. It's record of these pre-humans recognizing a creator. The first acknowledgement of God was what do they call God? The life giver. The life giver. That was God's first acknowledgement. The life giver. There's something out here that gives life. We don't know what this is, but they didn't let that get in the way of them ascending. So you mean to tell me, with all this, I'm getting to the point, with all this information, with all this technology, with all these fucking books out here, you mean to tell me our pre-human ancestors were evolved spiritually more than we are? That's a crock of shit. But from the looks of it, they were. They believed in a God before you fucking people start writing God off. They knew how life worked. The same shit theory that they have, I have. It's called divine knowledge. Shit that's been around. Nothing new. Like I say, people change. The earth changes. Divine law stands still. God stands still. God ain't went no fucking where. Only motherfuckers that's moving away from God is the people. Feminine, you and your mystery madness coming to the situation, you're going to have the Queen of Pentacles. This is boss the fuck up. What are you bossing up on? Your stance in the world. Like I said, once you free yourself from this world, you in infinite territory. Like I say, hell doesn't exist. So I won't be walking around Earth scared to go to a place or, allowing people to condemn me to a place that doesn't exist. I know Satan, Lucifer, and the devil have no fucking power. So I have no fear over these motherfuckers. Like, I know who my enemy is. They're the only enemy. You gotta know your enemy. Like, I know what God really is. I know who I really am. So I'm not on earth lost, going in circles. Going off what I think instead of what I know. Like, that's the difference between a divine person and a karmic person. It's what you know. It's the things you're doing. It's what you're applying in your life. Queen of Pentacles, that's bossing up in life. You know how you can boss up in life? Is knowing what world you're living in. Knowing who the enemy is. Knowing how to manifest things. Knowing how to identify people like yourself. Knowing how to have a personal relationship with God. That's bossing up. Like I say, knights, queens, kings, and things. That's divine realms. That's bossing up. Boss up in life. Don't just exist in life. Don't just be like everybody else in life. Don't just be accepted by everybody in life. Like, Fuck people acceptance. Fuck what people feel. Fuck what people into. What the world into ain't God's objective. You know what I mean? What the average man is focused and thinking about, it ain't path, purpose, God, divine love, and infinite power. You know what I'm saying? That's not on the mouths, tongues, and hearts of the people in this world. All people focus on in this world is pentacles, persons, places, and things. Other people's things. Other people's persons. Other places that's not your own. Motherfuckers got life goals with other people memes instead of creating life goals for themselves. Everybody's so focused on what everybody else got. Everybody quick to show people the shit that they bought. Yeah, me and my kids bought this. You take it on Facebook. You and your whole family at the store buying some shit. Your baby fresh out the womb. You taking a picture of your baby, putting it online for the whole world to see. Motherfuckers ain't thinking. Motherfuckers out here giving money to the homeless, but recording themselves doing it. What type of shit is that? Then you got this fucking spiritual community who are just making videos for karmics. Like, what are we really doing here? Are we bossing up in the world? Or are we just doing what everybody else is doing? The only people really bossing up in this world are the divines. Because we bossing up on shit that other people think ain't important. Like I say, when the lights clock off in this world, when a meteorite hit this bitch, when World War III happens, when the world descends to chaos and confusion, it'll all make sense. It'll all work out. But it shouldn't take that to happen for you to get it. Bible say it's going to come a day where men are going to be impotent and women going to be barren because of what the fuck's going on in the world. Can you imagine that? Like, the world lit right now, but can you imagine the world being so fucked up? Sex ain't on everybody's brain. Right now, sex, money, cash, status, that's on everybody's brain. It's some countries right now, like I said, where they more focused on finding food, water, shelter for the day. That's what matters. Not what car they gonna drive, not how much money they gonna get, not what outfit they gonna kill niggas with today. Know the world, not just what's going on in your part of the world. Know what's going on in the other parts of the world, so your ass ain't living in no fantasy world that is the Matrix. Bossed up in the world, feminine. It's the least you can do. As far as your own personal energy, feminine, you got the Nine of Pentacles. This is lining your life up. This is an A. It's a good position, a good standing in life. Eight of Pentacles, 4 Pentacles on this side, 4 Pentacles on that side. That's Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is a life. That's a beat. That's a good standing. Nine of Pentacles is an A. You lined your life up. Eight of Pentacles are like all over the place. You got like a pentacle here, pentacle here, pentacle here, pentacle here. But when you line your life up, you make room for things. What's the 10 of Pentacles? That's manifestation. You line your life up for a person, place, or thing to enter your life. 10 of Pentacles is you manifesting that person, place, or thing in your life. 10 of Pentacles is two becoming one. But before you can come one with another person, then like I said, you need to have your shit together. Like I was saying, yo, you gotta have a life. And that's a cake. 80% of your life is a cake. In this cake is your own life, your purpose, your path, your relationship with God, your relationship with your family, friends, the good shit you do in life, and the bad shit you do. That's a life. You understand what I'm saying? With a 9 of Pentacles, you can take this pentacle and bless somebody. If you give away this pentacle, you still at an 80% of B. When you're at a 9 of Pentacles, you can bless people with this pentacle. This person, place, or thing to you is just another pentacle. To somebody else, it might be what they need. $20 to you might not be shit, but $20 to a person with nothing is everything. These clothes that you got sitting in your mini closets with still in a wrapper and a plastic and shit, them clothes might not mean shit to you, but them clothes can mean something to someone who don't have it. This is like you live in a fucking mansion by yourself. Open your doors, man. You know what I mean? Like, shelter people. It's like from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock, you open your mansion doors up for the homeless to sleep in your house. And you got a system to where, you know, it's like, hey, I'm a celebrity. You know who I am. I'm letting you in my house. Everybody that's in here, y'all can stay here till y'all get on y'all feet. Don't tell people where y'all at. Like, hey, nigga, this is my house. So if anybody come up in this motherfucker trying to rob me, any one of you motherfuckers get to stealing my shit, y'all can get the fuck out. I didn't have to open up my door for y'all. I'm being a blessing to y'all. But bless me by respecting me doing this. You know what I'm saying? So what you have is somebody else in the world who don't have it. You know what I mean? What makes a person great is helping people, even though you ain't really got the means to do it. Like, you poor just like the next man, but you still got more than the next man, so that's still more to give. Give. Don't document what you give. Don't brag about you giving and shit. Just give. You know what I'm saying? Nine of Cups. This is your mystery madness or indirect energy in regards to yourself. You got the Knight of Cups. That's huge emotion, huge passion. You know what I mean? This is you taking your happiness, Ten of Cups, which is the step before this. It's like, the step after happiness is the Nine of Cups. Like I say, whatever you happy about, it turns into joy. Through joy, let me see what else on my shit. Alright, cool. Happiness turns into joy. And what do you do with joy? It's a fucking frequency. It's a vibration you beaming on. You know what I mean? Joy, just like happiness, is a feeling. You know what I mean? Make a joyful noise about your happiness. Like it brings you joy for other people to be happy. So whatever you're doing to make yourself happy, it's like you trying to beam this frequency to other people for them to get it. That's what happiness is. It puts a smile on your face that you're happy. And there's other people who smile from seeing the smile on your face. A smile is infectious, like a yawn. Like you yawn and the other person yawn from seeing you yawning. That's what smiling is too. Even if you ain't feeling in a good mood, you just see a person doing some funny shit, you'll see it and be like, they crazy. And keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what joy is. That's what happiness is. It's infectious. You know? You happy? Well, infect the world with your happiness. Don't put your happiness on the world. Just like I say, by you beaming on a good frequency, it's gonna attract other people on the same frequency as you are. Going to the masculine role, feminine, you in regards to the masculine directly, it's you and another pentacle. It's you and another masculine. Whoever this masculine is, you kind of just like this masculine. This is two peas in the same pot. Two peanuts in the same peanut shell. Macaroni and cheese. All you need is a pot. Cereal and milk. All you need is a bowl. Jelly and peanut butter. All you need is some bread. You know what I mean? The two most like people form a bond. That's what a twin is. You know what I'm saying? When you find your divine counterpart, like I say, it's like looking in the mirror. You see yourself in this person. They're a whole nother sex, but you see the familiarity in the opposite sex. It could be the same sex, and you see the familiarity in the same sex. You know, this could be, like I say, you take risks. So does your twin. You know, you give love to whoever needed. You know, your twin does the same shit. Good shit you do, your twin does the same shit. Bad shit you do, your twin does the same shit. Ugly shit you do, your twin do the same shit. This is really recognizing a person you just like. It's like you deny it the whole time. It's like people say you act like your mom. And you be like, I'm nothing like my mother. And you know what I mean? How dare you say some shit like that? Like, you give all the rules in the book on how you ain't like your mom, only for, like I say, somebody that really know your mom, who really know your mom, to tell you act just like your mom. Damn, you act just like your mom. Like, I grew up with her. You a spitting image. You know what I mean? And that's when you accept it. Like, damn, you know what? I'm just like mom. Apples don't fall too far from trees. You might not think you are what you came from, but you'll eventually become who you were groomed to be, who you were taught to be, who you were raised to be. When you find a like-minded person, hold on to that person. When you find something like yourself, that shit a blessing, because you undeniably are unlike anything on this planet. So to find something like you, That's the one. That's the match. You know what I mean? Trinity has Neo. Who is Neo? He's the one. Trinity is the shit biscuits, but Trinity got a one. Trinity strong, Trinity courageous, Trinity beats, kicks ass, and takes names and shit. Neo does it too, but she's met her match with the one. I'm nice as fuck. I'm raw as hell. Like, I'm the shit, motherfucking biscuits. You understand me? But my twin, he the same way. He the shit too. He the shit too. You know what I mean? Just in a whole nother way. It's a different side of the sauce. Y'all see me. Y'all see how I get down. Wait till y'all catch my twin in action. Wait till y'all get his views, his thoughts, his emotions, his feelings towards shit. You see how I keep it real? He keeps it real too. We the same, but we different. Just telling the client that shit. I'm like, I can't wait till I get my twin on my channel because, like, I'm passionate. I be in my feelings and emotions a lot. So when I be talking, I be passionate. It might feel like I be dictating shit to y'all, but I'm not. I'm just speaking in passion. I say the first shit that come out my mouth. My twin, different. Oh, he keep it real like I do, but my twin thinks before he speaks. So before he say anything, he's gonna think clear about what he said, and then relay the message. I'm quick to talk. My twin's quick to hear, slow to speak. I speak from passion, my emotion. My twin don't have no feelings when it comes to, like, dictating shit. So he's gonna be saying the same shit I'm saying, just without the way I'm saying it. My twin can convey a clear picture without even being vocal or loud or passionate or fiery about shit. My twin could just lean back and just say some shit. Now, you see how I'm coming. He's coming the same way, but it's different. So I talk about twin a lot. Like, you know how many people you can reach? Like, the people I can't reach, my twin can reach. I got a mouth for me. I'll be cussing and shit. You see the tone of this motherfucking channel. I lose a lot of people with the cussing. I lose a lot of people talking about God and Christ so fucking much. Which is, I don't even understand, but that's a problem. You know what I mean? Who I can't reach, who I'm too tough on or too much for, my twin to be, like I said, we the same thing. They can't eat me, but he'll taste better. This is like a Whopper and an Impossible Whopper. Maybe the Whopper, the Impossible Whopper is the same meat. We wouldn't know. But everybody flocking to the Impossible Whopper because it ain't meat, even though it is. It's like Coke and Diet Coke. In my personal opinion, shit, Diet Coke tastes the same as regular Coke. Like, I don't really taste the difference. But everybody flocking to Diet Coke because it's healthier. It's still pop, though. It's still unhealthy, but this is healthier than this. Like, that's what your twin is. Like, what you ain't, your twin is. What your twin ain't, you are. So if y'all two on the same base, like if y'all had a channel with some shit, the people who you can't reach, your twin can reach. And the people your twin can't reach, you can reach. Thus, y'all bringing everybody in. Clarifying this Two of Pentacles, you found the person who's most like you. We got the Nine of Cups. That's dreams come true, wishes granted, and miracles. Masculine had it, you got it now. This is the same energy your masculine on. This is you, this your masculine. Your masculine was beaming on this frequency, you beaming on this frequency. The Nine of Cups. It's a feeling, it's an emotion, it's an indicator on where you're going mentally. Your masculine know what direction he want to go with you through how he feels. You know what direction you want to go with your masculine due to how you feel now. Future final row, wrapping this up. Feminine going directly to the future. You got the Three of Pentacles. It's you, it's somebody else doing some shit. I said this in the masculine reading. I'm going to say it in the feminine reading. Feminine. If you deal with anybody, make sure they got something to bring to the table. Before you fuck with anybody, make sure you got something to bring to the table. A bridge can't be built if you both ain't half in. It's like if you got a person in your face with nothing to bring to the table, then that's just a Two of Pentacles. That's just a person in your space and in your face. Like, what are you here for? State your purpose. Why the fuck you around me, but you ain't doing nothing? Like, you follow me, but you ain't doing nothing? Like, what's your aim? Like, speak, nigga. State your case. Otherwise, get the fuck from around me. I don't need people looking at me. I need people trying to do some shit. I need proactive people, not followers. Worst shit you can do watching me is just watch me for entertainment purposes. That'd be stupid. Stupid. There's so much shit you can be applying. It's so much terms and divine knowledge that you getting over here. I'm dropping so many jewels, you be a dummy to not pick none up. I say the same shit for a reason. This shit is set up and structured like a class for a reason. Learn something. Learn something. This ain't the place for you to come and, like I say, just comment on my shit and that's it. No, take your ass somewhere else with that. Go comment on somebody else shit, like a person who ain't talking about God, who ain't talking about Christ consciousness, who ain't talking about divine love, who ain't talking about twin flame, union, reunion, recognition. Go fuck with somebody else. Go fuck with one of these karmic ass psychics. That's all they talk about is karmic shit. What the fuck you over here for? Go over there with them. That's what I be telling these trolls. Why do y'all troll my page with bullshit? Go somewhere else with that. This ain't the place for that. It's so many psychics you can go back and forth with. They like that shit. They want you to do that. They love any type of attention that they get, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. That's good business for them. Go fuck with them. Don't fuck with a person who on point. You stand out like a green hat with an orange bill and you will get dealt with. Like, this shit just crazy. My personal opinion, if a motherfucker ain't got shit to bring to your table, fuck them. But if you ain't got nothing to bring to somebody's table, then fuck you. Who the fuck are you to come in anybody's situation with nothing? That's like you going out with your friends and don't bring no money. Who the fuck you think you are? You a grown ass person with no money? What you thought I was gonna pay for it? Like, you bugging. Yeah, I'm your friend, but what grown person comes out with no money? That's entitlement. You tripping. You tripping. I tell a motherfucker just like that. You tripping. You really came outside with no money. So you really thought I was gonna pay for you. You didn't ask or nothing. You didn't let me know that I was supposed to pay for you. You just automatically assumed. Damn, you too grown for that. I'm the type of nigga that will leave you outside the club and go have a good time. Even if the cover charge is $5. Damn right I ain't finna give you $5. Bitch, you should have $5. You should have $5. You an adult. You ain't even got that. Then you don't need to be outside. If a nigga, all he bringing to the table to you is dick, leave that nigga with his dick in his hand where the fuck he at. That shit might be suitable to these other bitches, not you. You thinking you gonna hop in a situation just because you a woman. You entitled to the life of your dreams without no work, without bringing nothing to the table, without building with a nigga. You tweak it. You tweak it. That's entitlement. And that's a little bit of insecurity too. Like I said, I come from a single mother household. And I see how my mama get down. Everything she got, she worked for. She's a worker. She ain't looking for hands out. She ain't looking for just dick out this bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't fuck with her kids, you don't fuck with her. That's how the vines move. Like I say, you know, a lot of you women don't move divine. Y'all move karmic as fuck. And it's a new world too, with these young mothers and shit, raising these new generation kids who, like I say, fucked up out here. If you think that just because you're a woman, you entitled to shit, then you gonna raise your kids to think that. Thus, you gonna have two women, like you and your daughter gonna be the same person. Then you gonna have your son thinking this is what women on. So these bitches want me to pay for everything and I gotta have everything, but they don't have to have anything and that's cool. Like, what are you teaching your children? You're supposed to teach your daughter she don't need shit. You do for self. You don't wait on no nigga. You don't wait on nobody. You get it yourself. That's what you tell your daughter. Because that's what the fuck you need to be telling yourself. But if in your head, it's cool for you to look good, and that's cool. Like, baby, you look good. You go find a man. You gonna be all right. You ain't gotta do shit. Just look good. That's what I did. You gonna do. Like, come on, man. You raised and you give your shit to other people and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who raised some of y'all? And then y'all raising y'all kids the same way. Like I say, fuck entitlement. You gonna fuck yourself up feeling entitled. And if you feel entitled to something, that's you basically thinking something that ain't yours is yours. That's entitlement. That's false sense of entitlement. Final card in this message, feminine, we got the Queen of Cups. This is the Psyche card. This is the X-Men card. You understand what I'm saying? We all have powers. Our power lies in our intuition. Damn, Boom, how you know that was going to happen with you? A psychic or something? Nah, just trusting in my own intuition on that one. And by trusting in my own intuition, hold on 1 second. Boy, it's lit on Easter Sunday, eh? What? 3 whole days. It's been like quiet as hell in the country. Now it's Easter Sunday, that shit blew up. Government trucks and city shit, like, what the fuck going on? Y'all usually close on the weekend. Y'all busting? Anyway, Queen of Cups. Wrapping up this reading, feminine, like I say, you got power. Through this power, you can do anything. Tell my clients that shit all the time. Anything you want to know, you can find out in this world. Who telling y'all can't? Anything you want to know about the world, you can find out. I can't tell you everything that I know. I wish I could. But if I do that, I'll be dead quick putting y'all on. It ain't my job to put y'all on like that. You got to find it. There's certain truths I can't even speak about that you're going to have to find out yourself. There's certain shit I can't even say on a channel like this that you're going to have to find out yourself and why you need to find out and why it's important. I can't spell it out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because did nobody spell it out for me. Anything you want to know in this galaxy, you can find out. You can find out where God at, where heaven is, like the actual location of heaven. You can find that out. If hell is even real or not, you can find that out. Who the devil, Satan, Lucifer really is. You can find that shit out. You can find out who you really are. You can find out who God really is. You can find out who Christ actually was. The world actually got a story. You can actually find the story of the world. Adam and Eve has a true story. That shit in the Bible was bullshit. Learn the true story of Adam and Eve. Know who Eve really was. Really learn how the different races got on this earth. It's a reason why we multicolored around this bitch looking like Skittles. If it was really just Adam and Eve and shit, don't you think we'll all be one race, one sound, one... Will we all be one? Related and incested up to? Like, you know what I mean? It's a reason. The world is as colorful as it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Black people come from somewhere. So does the red man, the yellow man, the blue man. Adam and Eve were violet race. The black man is the indigo race. We ain't black, we indigo. Roy G. Biv ain't violet after indigo. Yeah, man, it's a lot of shit you should know. But like I say, somewhere somebody told y'all that that's not important. Knowing Earth's story, knowing your path, knowing your purpose, knowing God, doing good deeds out here, doing divine shit. Nah. For some reason, somebody threw a fork in shit to where karmic shit is prevalent. And ain't nobody giving a fuck about what really matters. Ain't nobody really asking the right fucking questions around this bitch. Ain't nobody really out here passionately trying to find answers or trying to get people on point the way I'm and a few other people are doing. It's a reason the world is exactly where it's at. And you will know that too. It ain't what you think, it's what you know. That's what I got. Hope I can be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Like I say, you need a reading or something from me, life coaching or whatever, just book it. You know what I mean? The information is in a little thing. You press a little arrow, you'll see my information on where to email and shit like that. Holla at me. Happy Resurrection Sunday. Deuces.